I think most people are familiar with the color wheel and the RYB model of mixing color. If you take the primary colors of blue, red, and yellow and mix them together, you can get other hues. If you mix blue and yellow, you can get greens. If you mix yellow and red, you can get oranges, and blues and reds mixed in various ratios can make purples. A few months ago, I reached out to Octopus Fluids and asked them if their write and draw inks can be mixed using their RYB model. And here's the response I received. Yes, our write and draw inks are fully mixable and can absolutely be combined using the RYB color model to create secondary colors. For mixing, we recommend the following shades: Yellow Zebra, our lightest and cleanest yellow, ideal as a base color, Red Koala, a very pure red, well suited for classic RYB mixing, alternatively Pink Owl, which works well when approaching color mixing from a CMYK inspired perspective, and Blue Koi, a strong clear blue for vivid mixes. Alternatively, Blue Sloth is a lighter blue option for softer tones. Now there is a warning attached to this. Note that RYB and CMYK are helpful color mixing concepts originally developed for paints and printing. When working with inks, these models are best used as a general guideline. Mixing ratios from color calculators cannot be transferred exactly, as the final color depends on the individual dyes and their concentration. We therefore recommend adjusting mixes step by step to achieve the desired results. Now, it's true that my own experience in mixing colors has mostly been with acrylic paint, but lately I've been messing around with these inks and the RYB model with some encouraging results. Today, I want to create a nice sky blue. This is a book I have for color swatches. I have several blues in here, and the light blues I have include here we go. Tasha Asahanada, which is a light dusty kind of blue, very appealing. And then I also have Pilot Saroshizuku Amairo, which is a very neon blue. So I want something today that's in between Amairo, that bright neon color, and this dusty blue. A best practice when you're mixing colors is to start with a lighter color first as a base. In this case, I'm using white polar bear. If I had started with blue koi and tried adding just a little bit of white each time to affect a change, it would be very hard to see that color change. But by adding just a little bit of blue in small steps to the white, you will see a color change happen quickly. I'm using an ink syringe here, and I want to start with 2 mils of white polar bear. And now the key with adding other colors is to take it very slowly, a small amount at a time. It's very easy to overdo it. So each time I mix this, I'm just going to add 1 drop. Just as a reference, I'm going to paint a swatch of blue koi here. And now a swatch of the color we just mixed. 2 mils of polar bear white, white polar bear, and 1 drop of the blue koi. You can see it's a very light blue, but it will darken as it dries. So let's add 1 more drop and see what happens. You can see that second swatch of the light blue is already a little darker. And let's add a 3rd drop. Do you see the ink vial holder that I'm using there? My wife is a potter. She made that for me. It's available through Mud Road Studios for 3 easy payments of $85.99. Just kidding, it's not really for sale. So again, this is 2 mils of white and 3 drops of blue now. Again, darkening as it dries. And let's do 1 more drop of blue. I think that's as far as I want to go with the blues. To my eyes, it's almost a little bit on the violet side, and I think I'm going to take a chance now and add a drop of yellow. I want to move this more towards a green rather than a violet. Let's see what happens. This is all about experimentation here. It may work out, maybe it won't. It looks okay on the vial here. But But as soon as I put it on the page, it looks a bit like toothpaste here. I'm not really pleased with the last swatch. I think the winner for me, the best sky blue, is the second from the top. That's the 2 mils of white and 2 drops of blue koi. And that's what I think I'm going to go with.